Hey, need some help? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Good D, good D, Rod. We're out.
You want space, Lee, or do you want to pick?
I'll do space.
All right.
Get out of her way, Rodney.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, it worked out. Look at that.
Good big man, good big man.
Oh, good steal.
Let's see if they call you out defense. Nope. Got you, Rod. Feed the big man. I like it. There's an assist for you, Alexis.
And given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. MP.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for MP.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Lewis passes to Şengün. Denver grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
And the Nuggets, Clark playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Now, here's Wagner. They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And, you know, one of the things you can do is try to speed up the pace. Make them react to what you're doing instead of the other way around. Don't play on your heels. Be the aggressor.
And so he hits both. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Warriors in San Francisco. Here's Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Lewis. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Pass to Daniel. Off target from three-point range.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Jokic kicks to MP. And Wagner has it in the corner. 13 feet away. Şengün with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Passes it to Daniels. Back to Lewis. 6 to shoot. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for the 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Now here's Murray. Şengün with the rebound. It's Ingram on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Lewis kicks to Daniels. And stolen by MP. And here they go. Murray, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The shot's good.
Powerful move there by Williamson. He's not afraid to throw his weight around in the paint.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The Pelicans have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Williamson against Markkanen. And it's Williamson missing. But Nuggets shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. They get it back. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. MP passes to Markkanen. Goes up again. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Williamson looking it over. Here's Lewis. Williamson trying to free himself up. Lewis misses. To the middle, and they're pushing it up. That one good for 2. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
Big fella running the floor. I love it. Markkanen showing you he can be determined to beat everybody down the floor.
Here is Daniels, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets leading by 4. MP kicks to Wagner. And stolen by Williamson. To the inside. Lewis gets the bucket.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
MP outside. That one, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by New Orleans. Markkanen dishes to MP. Shot clock at 5. Wagner passes to MP. Here's Murray. And he overshot that one, missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well.
Substitution on the court.
Şengün kicks to Lewis. New Orleans moving the ball around. Daniels passes to Şengün. He's off on that one. The Nuggets leading by 9. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way, but he is a brilliant player, not just a rebound.
Oh, Wagner out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's MP, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Murray in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
He's perfect from the line this time. Pelicans trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Lewis. He kicks to Ingram. There's the pass to Daniels. 4 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Denver.
Making the most of their trips to the charity stripe, that's what they've done a good job of thus far in this one. Very comfortable at the line, and that's a good sign.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Daniels, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Murray against Lewis. Murray, no good. Pelicans trail by 14. And there's Williamson on the assist by Lewis.
Just a terror in transition. Zion's understanding for how to exploit these situations is one of his greatest strengths.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Here's Markkanen, and another miss by Denver. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Denver calls timeout. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
I now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz did solid work. He finished with 11 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. I know his teammates and coaches appreciated that kind of all-around performance. He sure impacted the game. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Ingram passes to Şengün. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Şengün's got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans. Outside for Murray. Back to MP. Offensive rebound. Jokic tries again.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
The Nuggets making a switch here as Abuki's checked in.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic, an elite company in that respect.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
A nice shot by MP. MP's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ingram. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And you look at the way he can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game. Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
There's Abuki, the pass to MP. Murray outside. Markkanen inside the line. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. They were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Here's Ingram. Coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Impressive move that time by Ingram, putting up the shot while absorbing the foul. They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
MP against Lewis. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Yes, sir. Jokic fired up, and so is his team. They love to see the big guy scoring like this.
Here's Azubuike, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Denver leading by 7. Jokic passes to MP. Azubuike, no good. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The offensive rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Tate the pass to Jokic. Azubuike trying to break free. Lays it up and banks it in. 14 points for Jokic.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Outside Murphy. Trains the three-pointer. Murphy's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. And here are the Pelicans now. 6-point game. Williamson outside. Kicks it to Murphy. Lewis on the way. Covered by MP. And the shot is good. Lewis has got 16.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Tate. Back to Jokic. Down low. And MP with the basket on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
And Murphy kicks to Lewis. No good from outside.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Good. And now it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
The top passer at his position, Jokic, is consistent at moving the ball.
Lewis passes to Jones. So here's Murphy. Back to Jones. His first shot coming late. Another one falls for New Orleans. Denver calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. Game so far.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Nuggets 64. Pelicans 60.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Nuggets leading by 4. Tipping off the second half. Here's Willie Green's foul. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Lewis in at the 1.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Daniels. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
And it's Williamson missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And it's Wagner missing.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
And it's Williamson missing.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
To the paint, here's MP. Good D by Williamson. Pelicans trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Stolen away. 3 on 3. There's the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Shot clock at 6. MP passes to Jokic. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Good on the bucket. Lewis has got 18 points in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
MP kicks to Wagner. MP dishes to Murray. The 10-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find the shot.
Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Nuggets shooting well. They're at 45%. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Lewis passes to Ingram. And here is Şengün. Lewis on the way. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
The assist.
Daniels has got 5 assists tonight.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Jokic finds MP. Inside, Murray. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 2. The Pelicans have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Daniels. A miss that time would have put him up.
Oh, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And he comes up with the deuce. And it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Markkanen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul.
And stolen by MP. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Buries it from 3-point range. Daniels has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Here's Lewis, and he converts the layup. Lewis has got 22 points.
Really textbook use of the dribble, getting inside to get his work done.
MP kicks to Jokic.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Lewis dishes to Ingram. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's now 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
You know, it's never easy trying to contain Ingram, especially when he's fighting off defenses like this.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans, trailing by 4. Murray outside. The pass to Markkanen. MP with it. Now defended by Williamson. Here's Wagner. Count the basket.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pelicans trail by 6. Lewis outside. Williamson against Markkanen. And it's in there. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well.
Lewis has it in the corner. No good on that one. Good defense by MP. Murray finds MP. Wagner outside. Ingram against Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And stolen by MP. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by MP. Jokic has got 14 points here in the second half. Pelicans trail by 6. Lewis down low. Covered by MP. Floats one up. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession. The Pelicans making a switch here. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. New Orleans has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. They get it back. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 16. MP passes to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Gordon's got 7 points for the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Jones, the pass to Murphy. Outside for George. Pocket 6. Drills it from outside. George has got 10 points in the game.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
The Nuggets making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Gordon trying to break loose. Hyland misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The shot by George, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Count that one. He's got 6.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. Third team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans.
5 seconds left in the third. Snatched up. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his second basket of the night.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Aaron Gordon out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's MP. Then there's Wagner. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Nuggets.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now Lewis. Ingram outside. Daniels inside the line. And there it is for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence will be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They led by as many as 18 points. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand in glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Lets it go from 14. Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Here's Lewis. Williamson trying to free himself up. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Lewis. MP kicks to Jokic. Kicks it out to MP. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for MP. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Now that's 17 points for MP. Pelicans trail by 14. Lewis passes to Ingram. Back to Lewis. Williamson outside. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Ingram outside. Daniels passes to Williamson. He kicks it to Lewis. There's the triple. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP finds Murray. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Lewis. Finishes the break with a slam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it.
At the line for Denver.
Free throw, no good for Markkanen. Pelicans trail by 14. Daniels inside the line. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Assisted, Zion Williamson.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Wagner outside. Kicks it out to MP. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For New Orleans, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth. Going 6 for 7. Denver grabs the miss. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to MP. Wagner outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
He misses the free throw.
15 foul. At the line for Denver.
And the second. Second free throw, good. Pelicans trail by 13. Lewis kicks to Daniels. He's guarded by Markkanen. And a missed layup.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And another miss by Denver. And it's the Pelicans' ball. Tries from 10. And it's Denver with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Lewis against MP. Lewis passes to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Jokic with the steal. MP kicks to Wagner. Pass to Murray. Dishes it to MP. Wagner passes to Murray. Feeds it to MP. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Fires from deep. And they'll get another chance. Wagner outside. Murray, the pass to MP. The feed now to Markkanen. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Pelicans trail by 17. Daniels kicks to Lewis. Passes it to Ingram. They could use a bucket, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Denver leading by 15 to the paint. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jokic has got 32 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
They grab their own miss. Lewis. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Here's Wagner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here. helping them weather his absence. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here, aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
He's guarded by Markkanen. Kicks it to Daniels. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Outside Lewis. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Wagner outside. Back to MP. Wagner outside. Murray finds MP. Murray outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. They get it again. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic just got 34.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough. Down low, you got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Wagner passes to Jokic. MP kicks to Wagner. Shoots the 3. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Back to MP. Murray dishes to MP. Second chance shot. And it's Wagner missing. Pelicans trail by 19. He's covered by Murray. With the drive. To end the drought. The shot that time not on target. And it's Denver the other way. To the inside. And it's denied. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Lewis with it. Out guarded by Murray. Basket counts.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
MP passes to Wagner. Murray outside. MP kicks to Wagner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Nuggets, Moritz Wagner.
Both shots good from the strike. And so it's New Orleans with it. 19-point game. Pass to Caldwell. He kicks it to Lewis. In the corner, Daniels. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by MP. Ball's checked in for New Orleans. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Lewis passes to Harrington. Paul looking around. In the corner, Daniels. And the 3 ball is good. Daniels has got 17 now, just in the second half.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed
if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Denver calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
George is checked in for Paul. And the best by MP.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Lewis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And both free throws good for Lewis. Denver leading by 16. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Denver.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
It's going to be Jokic shooting. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And the Pelicans making a change here. Free throw, no good for Jokic. New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Back to MP. Braun. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Caldwell passes to Lewis. Here's Caldwell. There's the drive. Doesn't go that time. Good defense by Jokic. Doughton passes to MP. Now here's Jokic. Now the pass to Doughton. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is